Okay, this is the audience.
Okay. I joined the bowling team when I was in 9th grade. I was just coming off of being on a competition dance team and knew nothing about bowling, and I truly sucked at it. My friend had convinced me to join the team because she knew how much I disliked competitive dancing, and I wanted to help her out because she was losing quite a few members of the team to graduation. I was so nervous to join the team because I didn't want to be judged about how bad at bowling I was or made fun of. Fast forward to 4 years later, and to this day, I still believe that it was one of the best decisions that I've ever made. Looking back on 4 years on the team, it was such a humbling and overall great experience. Of 4 of my seasons on the team were important to me and so fun, but there are no words that I can say that can describe how I felt about my senior year. It was a complete mix of happy feelings, nostalgia, sadness, and excitement. It all felt like it went by so fast. Our summer practices quickly turned into real drills and workouts. Our first match rolled around super quickly and was gone just as fast. I tried to make the most of every match that we had because I knew that after it was over, there was no way that I was going to be able to fill the gap that I was losing when I graduate. Bowling became such an important part of my life, and it is something that I would not trade for the world. My senior season was filled with so many victories and exciting moments. Our girls team had our second undefeated season. We went back to the district tournament and won our 3rd consecutive district title. At the individual level, I placed second and only lost by 5 pins because I fouled on a shot that I would have made. The girl that I lost to has bowled for 12 years and is luckily also on our team. Compared to my 4 years, I'd say by losing by 5 pins is pretty good. Our team went back to the state championship tournament where the previous years we had placed 12th and 8th, and we only had hopes of doing better this year. This time when we went to the championship, it felt like heading into the tournament. It was like we knew the lanes and we belonged there. We had proven ourselves to everyone in our district, and now we had something to prove to all the teams in the state. The tournament works by conducting both boys and girls teams in individual portions across a span of 3 days. For both teams and individuals, there are 4 qualifying games, and after the games, the top 16 from both move on to match play. I had only a small hope of making it to the individual portion after qualifying, but out of 230 girls that were there, I had little hope that I was 1 in 16. My individual pin count for the 4 qualifying games was 786, and our team was placed in first after the qualifying games, meaning that we would continue on to the afternoon portion of the tournament. When they were announcing which 16 teams qualified and soon thereafter what 16 individuals qualified, I was sure that I didn't make the cut because I didn't shoot an 800 series, which is what the cutoff was last year. They announced numbers 1 through 14, and every time I didn't hear my name, I was a little saddened but not surprised that I didn't make the cut. Number 15 was another girl whose total was 9 pins higher than mine, and in this tournament, every pin matters. With such a big gap between my score and number 15, I was certain that I missed the cut. But I was thankfully shocked when the announcer said that number 16 was a qualifier from the Villages, the only team to have 2 girls qualify for the individual portion of the tournament, and then I heard my name. I was so ecstatic, but I also knew that I had something to prove because the other girl from my team that qualified is the one I lost to at districts, the one who has bowled her whole life, the one who encouraged me to join the team, and unfortunately now, one of the people who I have lost respect for and am no longer friends with. I need to prove myself and be able to say that I can compete with her and I can be just as good as her in a fraction of the time she has spent on her craft. I needed to prove myself that I have what it takes to be considered a good bowler. Over the team match play games, our team kept our winning streak and qualified for the Day 3 final Baker Games. Team-wise, we were guaranteed a top 3 spot in the state, which was the goal that we walked into states having. Overall, I ended up placing 11th in the state, and the other girl on my team placed 8th. Only a 3-spot difference, which is tremendous in my mind because it may be a 3-spot difference, but it is an 8-year difference in how long we spent on her craft and how I was able to catch up to her level. Our team ended up finishing in 2nd at the FHSAA Conference Championship, and we also set a few new record titles, but overall, it was a great experience.
Yay!
Yeah, just clap again.
Yay!